That was too much protein with no water. Hey everyone, welcome to the Tuesday Top 10 show at the Collective. I think we might have an echo here, so I might have to work on something. A second.
Oh, I said he could ask you if he needs help finding anything on the wall there. The minis. All right, I'll be back up in a bit.
That's Brendan going through, guys.
Oh, you live?
Yeah.
All right.
I have to send the show link to myself again, so.
Oh, you're live now?
Yeah, but I messed up the second camera, so technical difficulties.
Is our voices, can they hear us?
Yeah.
So we've got the 12 days of Christmas starting up next Wednesday.
Yep. They can't see you because
that's all right. Now you can see you. You're good. I'm kind of standing back there. So
yeah.
You can see there. All right. 12 days of Christmas art.
I'll let you go. Finish your show.
All right. Hopefully this works and I don't get echo all day. I think we're good. All right. One more thing I gotta check, y'all. All right, sorry about that, everyone. It might still be an echo. I'm not 100% sure. But, welcome to the Top 10 show at the Collective. It's episode 22, featuring comics from December 5th and 6th, 2023. Don't forget about your final order cutoffs for the week starting tomorrow after 5. But remember that not everything will show up. So not all items will show up there, and not all covers for every item will show up there until after 5 p.m. on Friday. Those orders are due Saturday by midnight to guarantee your copy of any open order cover of any single issue. If there's an incentive that you want, request it through the store. If they're going to get it, they'll reach out to you. If they're not, they'll reach out to you. See if we can work something out. Depends on how many copies it requires to get and other factors. We'll be doing something final order cutoff related in the future. It's coming very soon. Keep your eyes peeled. And we will be doing more graphical updates and stuff for this show and other shows. Let us know what you think of the new camera setup. Don't forget to follow the store on social media, Discord, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Collective CCG. All right. Now let's jump over into the news. Looks like the first bit of news is Miles Morales Spider-Man number 300. So this is the Marvel Legacy numbering format. I'm not quite sure because I didn't see them do a breakdown on how this ends up being 300 issues of Miles Morales Spider-Man. But that's cool. It's a nice milestone. Some pretty cool covers on there. Looks like 2 covers released so far. This looks like it's going to be the A cover by the regular series artist. That's by Federico Vincentini. And then the second one, that's David Marquez. I can tell by the signature. It looks like there's going to be some interior art by multiple artists. David Marquez and Sarah Pacelli drew some early work for Miles Morales when that series debuted originally. This might be a larger format book, obviously because it's an anniversary issue. That's coming out in March. Also have coming out in March is the 50th anniversary next year of Marvel's Giant Size, the debut of Marvel's Giant Size books. So they're doing several of these. One of them is going to be Giant Size Spider-Gwen. And that's going to be written by Melissa Flores with art by Alba Galez and a cover by Brian Hitch. That's also on sale in March. You got this looks like the third part of Jed MacKay's Black Cat, or continuing at least from Jed MacKay's Black Cat and Mary Jane series. This is written by Celeste Bronfman with art by Emilio Lazio and a cover by Adam Hughes. Also shipping in March, as late March, so that'll be on FOC probably the last week of February. We have a one-shot called Ghost Rider Final Vengeance. This is going to be written by current Ghost Rider writer Benjamin Percy and art by Danny Kim, and with an awesome cover by Greg Capullo. They're doing some more Marvel work. Absolutely killing it on these covers. It's probably the final issue of the current Ghost Rider series because it is going to be relaunching with a new Ghost Rider or a different Ghost Rider for a time. But awesome Greg Capullo cover. And this book also comes out in March. Middle of March. Again, watch out for the FOC on this in February. And we have a new Ms. Marvel mini-series coming. The recent one, Ms. Marvel, The New Mutant, wraps up this week or last week. Number 4 was the final issue on that. So this will start in March as well. This is Ms. Marvel Mutant Menace. It's co-written by Iman Vellani, who plays Ms. Marvel in the show. And Sabir, so the same team, Sabir Prasda, and art by Scott Godlewski. Keep an eye out for that show, that comic. That's all for the news. Let's jump over to the Honorable mentions. All right, so we got a couple of them this week. First is this book continues to be really great. This is The Sacrificers, number 5, by Rick Remender, art by Max Fuamara, and possibly a flashback series. I haven't figured out what the Dave McCaig art is for, but he's doing some art in there. We have a Max Fuamara cover. That's the A cover. And then the B cover is Alberto Pagliaro. That's The Sacrificers, number 5. Very cool book. Right. Next, we have Titans Beast World. This is a piece of the new crossover, the Titans crossover. This is Titans Beast World Waller Rising. Looks like some multiversal versions of DC characters involved here. This is written by Chuck Brown with art by Karen Grant. We have a Karen Grant A cover and that's the A cover. And a Jerry Baylor B cover. Titans, Beast World, Waller Rising, issue 1. I'm not sure if this is a one-shot or not. Got another part of the crossover out this week. It's Titans Beast World Tour, Metropolis. So the Superman family characters are involved here. And this is written by Dan Jurgens, Joshua Williamson, co-writing by Nicole Maines and Zipporah Smith and Anthony Marquez. Max Rayner with interiors by Edwin Gallman, and so all the art by one artist, and covers by Mikkel Janin on the A cover. This is a very interesting, not sure what character that is, covered by Clayton Henry. And then a Cully Hamner Daily Planet cover. That's very nice. That's cool. I don't like a throwback cover. Titans Beast World Tour, Metropolis, number 1. All right, now for the top 10. We got another week with Poison Ivy in the list because this book is one of the most consistently good books that DC is putting out. It's reading it every time it comes out. Keeping up with this one. I do tend to fall behind because I pick up a lot of books, but this one is always at the top of my list. This is written by G. Willow Wilson. Interior art by Liana Vecchio. And Liana Vecchio is also doing colors. The A cover is not shown because it sold out, so all of those were claimed. This is the DNA B cover. David Nakayama. This is a Terry and Rachel Dodson C cover. And then there's the holiday card cover, which is designed, perforated to be torn off and apart into a holiday card. Probably not going to be done by most people that get this, but it is very cool art, and it's a neat idea. This is Poison Ivy number 17. If you're not reading that, the trades are available or reorderable if they sold out. And it's definitely something you should be reading because it is fantastic. All right. Number 9 is The Hunger in the Dusk. Number 4. I'm going to organize the covers in the right order here. Okay. Should have done that before. Oh well. The Hunger in the Dusk is an alliance between humans and orcs fighting a new villain or a new enemy. This is just a great book, just fantastic interior art. It's not the most original story, but it doesn't have to be. Sometimes things don't have to be original to be high quality. It's just something that is a somewhat familiar story, but it's done really well, and that's all it needs. This is also written by G. Willow Wilson, interior art by Christian Wildgoose, color by Diane Souza and Michael Sasek. We have the Christian Wildgoose A cover, the Cliff Chiang B cover, and a Sweeney Boo C cover. Hunger in the Dusk, number 4. I think that one experienced some delays, so there might be a couple of months. It might be a bi-monthly. I'm not quite sure. All right, but it's a great book. Interesting entry in number 7. Dynamite did some legendary versions of their licensed characters a while back. This is a return to that universe. It's a one-shot, and it's for Red Sonja's 50th anniversary. And this is a legendary Red Sonja number 1. It's a story by Katana Collins. Pencils by Kubert Ball. This is a Sean Gordon Murphy A cover. You have a Corinne Howell. Nope, that one's not the Corinne Howell. Oh, this is the blank sketch cover. So there's only a couple covers left. Blank sketch cover. And then the cosplay cover for Red Sonja, or legendary Red Sonja number 1. Got another book here at number 7 that's shaping up to be a frequent entry in this list because the quality is as good or better than the Poison Ivy book. This is Birds of Prey number 4, and in this issue, the team gets in a big fight with the Amazons. I'm not sure that's going to go well for them because they're Amazons. This is written by Kelly Thompson, with art by Leonardo Romero, and colors by Jordi Belair. We have A cover by Leonardo Romero. We have a, once again, very fantastic, very awesome Chris Bachalo cover. Greg Capullo went over and did a lot of DC for a while with Scott Snyder. He went over and doing some killer Marvel covers. Chris Bachalo did a lot of Marvel work for a long time. He's come over and started doing some amazing DC covers. It's nice to see people switch around and continue to do top tier work. So the Chris Bachalo B cover featuring Black Canary. And then there's a team cover by Sway. Awesome. That's Birds of Prey number 4. Number 6 on the list is Marvel Voices of the Avengers. This is an anthology featuring 4 tales of Earth's mightiest heroes, written by Angelique Roche, David Betancourt, Jason Concepcion, and Justina Ireland, with art by Robbie Thompson. So this is a variant cover. This is a Paco Medina cover. Looks like that's the Ethan Young cover, featuring Ghost Rider and Cap. This is the A cover by Taran Clark. That's Marvel's Voices Avengers number 1. Sticking with Marvel, coming in at number 5. We have the Sentry number 1. The Sentry is dead, so who is it that's running around with the Sentry's powers? Well, it's more than one person, as you can tell from the A cover. This is written by Jason Liu, with art by Luigi Zagaria and colors by Arthur Hesley. We have a Ben Harvey A cover. We have a Peach Momoko. This is technically the C cover. Peach Momoko Nightmare cover. That's the Salvador LaRocca cover. And, of course, there's a Scotty. There are some more left of this, but if you are on the list for all Scotty covers, you will have yours. But there are 3 or 4 copies of this left if you want one. As usual, Scotty covers are pretty cool. That's the Sentry number 1 of 4. One more entry for Marvel. This is Thunderbolts number 1, and Bucky is assembling a new team of somewhat less than heroes. This is written by Jackson Lansing and Colin Kelly, and just as Dan Mora is pretty much drawing covers for everything, Jackson Lansing and Colin Kelly seem to be writing 5 or 6 books a month, and all of them are very good or great. No misses at all from this writing team. You have interior art by Geraldo Borges and colors by Arthur Hesley. This is the A cover by Terry and Rachel Dodson. You have George Perez, Screaming Mimi cover. This is the Peach Momoko Nightmare cover. That's the Jose Maria Casanovas cover. You have a Derek Chu Black Widow cover. And a Lucas Wernick White Widow cover. Thunderbolts #1. Next on the list is the Star Wars book from Dark Horse. It's another historical tale from the height of the High Republic. This is Star Wars, The High Republic Adventures #1. This is written by Daniel Jose Older with art by Harvey Tullabau and colors by Michael Attier. And this is that's the Cale New cover. That is the Cale New cover. So that's the only one that we have. There's a couple copies of that. If you're a Star Wars collector, don't forget that some of these books are coming out from Dark Horse. I just wanted to highlight the interior art on this one because I haven't seen Harvey Tullabau drawing anything recently, but this is pretty cool art. I believe credit to the colorist as well, Michael Attier. Very cool colors. Star Wars, The High Republic Adventures #1. #2 is an independent book by a frequent collaborator of Mike Mignola. This is Ben Stenbeck. He used to do, for a long time, he did the Baltimore book that was set in the Hellboy universe. And this is a post-apocalyptic tale of wandering the world. So just like Hunger in the Dusk, not entirely an original book, but like I said, it doesn't have to be original to be good. Sometimes you know exactly what you want to write, and you know how to write it well. And I've read this, flipped through this already and looked at it. It's very cool looking, and I think I'm going to pick this one up and read it because I like supporting indies, and I know that Stenbeck's work on Baltimore was pretty good. So also, if you're a Hellboy fan, you know you're familiar with his work. This is written, drawn, inked, and colored entirely by Ben Stenbeck. We do have the A cover by Ben Stenbeck and a Mike Mignola cover. Our Bones Dust, #1. I believe that is a limited series, but I don't know the total number of issues on that one. And last on the list is actually probably the most unique, one of the most unique ideas for a comic, well, since the Justice League versus Godzilla, remind me, I have to go check something out here real quick. This is Batman Santa Claus Silent Night #1. Hold one for a second, guys, before I do that. I have to go get something. Sorry about that, everyone. I forgot that this came in, and I had to show it off before I go to the last pick. The Justice League versus Godzilla versus King Kong Noisemaker covers came in. These were delayed due to a production delay because You know you want one. I bought one. It's just that cool. Come on, one more time. It roars. Godzilla roar. Come on. That's great. It's fantastic. There are 4 or 5 of those left, so if you did not pre-order that, you definitely want to come in and get one because they will sell fast. So going back to the number 1 is Batman Santa Claus Silent Night number 1. That's night with a K because it's Batman. You have Batman and Santa Claus teaming up to save Gotham from Krampus. Come on, it's comic books, guys. This is the kind of stuff that comic books should be doing. It's funny, it's silly, it's superheroes, and it's about Christmas. And it's got Santa Claus in it. Why not? This is written by Jeff Parker with art by Michelle Bandini and colors by Alex Sinclair. And I mentioned Dan Morrow earlier because he's drawing a cover for everything, but this is a Dan Morrow cover. So that's the A cover. We have a Derek Chu B cover. And we have an Otto Schmidt C cover. Batman Santa Claus Silent Night number 1. That is a mini series, so there will be 4 issues. Oh, come on, that's going to be a great book. That's going to be a fun book, y'all. Don't forget to check out John's show on Friday, The Dungeon Corner. That's all I got for you, except for this. We're going to do it one more time because we have to. Like I said, there's a few of these left. Come get yourself one because it's cool. Have a great one, everyone.